Hello, everybody. This is Brew Bros. I'm Kareem,
I'm boy Joey.
and today, what are we drinking, Joey?
Oh shit, what are we drinking? Oh, we're drinking that cranberry bourbon smash. We're doing a smash or a flip?
I think we're doing flips.
We're doing a flip. Okay, we're drinking a cranberry bourbon flip. Let's get started with the drink. Awkward.
Little time, little jazz hands. So while he's working on getting the ingredients together, I think we're going to be viewing Solo Leveling Episode 1.
So, to make the cranberry smash, what we're gonna do first, we're gonna do 2 ounces of your favorite bourbon. One ounce cranberry juice. Half an ounce of simple syrup, but we actually made a cranberry infused simple syrup. Calls for half an ounce of lemon juice. And we have this concentrated one, so I think I'm actually going to use a little less than this. Because remember, this has like a strong flavor. Sucking down some, just like
Tart!
Oh, wait, how the hell do you open this? We have to puncture this?
Is it?
Yeah, I think we got to puncture it.
Okay.
We'll be right back after these messages. Okay, so now we puncture the hole in it. I'm actually going to do 1/4 of an ounce of this lemon juice because this is a strong concentrate.
Concentrate.
Concentrate. I don't English well. And it calls for fresh rosemary, but we're going to use the dry stuff. I'm going to sprinkle that in there. And it says to muddle it, but we're just going to let the ice do the job for us. It seems like a good enough sprinkle.
Now, this will be commonly known as a sour, but what's the difference between a sour and a flip?
The flip uses some kind of foamer-based ingredient, so it either uses the egg white or we're going to use an artificial foamer, which, since I shook it up once, I'm now going to add the foamer, shake it up again to create that foam. And I just realized all the shaking, you see my fat just jiggle. It's not very flattering. Now, since I have those rosemary bits in here, we're actually going to do what's called a double strain. So I have a strainer on here, and I have a strainer right here. So we're going to pour that out. And I think I need a little more foamer.
Okay.
That does not, it's not foamy at all. It's not even like rabid.
Yeah. You got a little bit of foam, but yeah.
Yeah, not enough foam. It's like a very thin layer of foam. Now, let me make mine. Once again, 2 ounces of your favorite bourbon. 1 ounce cranberry juice. Half an ounce of simple syrup. We're using a cranberry infused simple syrup.
Homemade.
1/4 of an ounce lemon juice. And this should probably be like way over here in front of you guys, right?
Yeah. Would be nice.
More rosemary for myself. Shake that up. Add the foamer. Shake it up again. Now, this would actually be in a different cup also, but since we're anime people, we're going to be using our special anime cups. Oh, you see how that one foamed up?
Yeah.
And let's try, what is it? Cranberry bourbon flip? Smash? Yep. Whatever? Something? Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
I'm not getting much of the rosemary.
Yeah.
Probably because it's dry and didn't really muddle it well. But cranberry flavor's there.
Mm-hmm. The tartness is there.
That probably has to do with the syrup that you infused. Mm. You still get the bourbon flavor, but it's not overpowering.
Mm-hmm.
So it actually kind of mixes very well. But yeah. I'm not getting a lot of the sourness. So maybe we could actually go the full half ounce next time.
Okay.
So let's get today's episode. Grab yourself a brew. Join us for today's episode.
Cheers.
Decided to make another drink because we kind of killed the first one very quickly, and this time I added more foamer to it, so it got a little bit more of a head. It's probably really hard to see right there.
Nice little foam.
Cheers with us.
Cheers.
Let's see how this one tastes. Better.
Yeah,
it's a lot better.
A lot smoother, a lot cohesive.
Okay, so let's get into today's episode. We're going to be watching Solo Leveling episode 1, right?
Yes.
Can you give the audience like a quick rundown of what Solo Leveling is about? I mean, we've seen only a couple episodes, but I think you know more of it than I do.
Solo Leveling is basically the world has become like a game. So monsters have infiltrated through portals or gates. And people of the world, they have, I guess you could get jobs to become a knight or a hunter, what they call them.
Dungeon explorer kind of guy?
You become a hunter. They have hunters.
Is it like Hunter x Hunter?
I don't think so.
You ever seen Hunter x Hunter?
No.
That's probably why.
All right, you become a hunter to hunt the gates, and each gate has a rank level based on, I guess, the difficulty.
Okay.
So, and each hunter, based on their, I guess, their power level, are also ranked from D to all the way to S rank.
All right.
S being the top.
So let's get started with Solo Leveling. If anybody's wondering why we have one earphone sharing with each other, we did it so that the voiceover wasn't going to be to interfere with the audio. So, and this is the only thing we can find right now.
Yeah.
So let's start the episode.
We're working on it.
Oh wait, did I put it for the original language? Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Okay. Kind of weird they started like in a naval boat. Does it have? What does it have to do with anything?
Well, it's on an island, so maybe they're on the boat from, offshore from the island.
Oh, did they bring those people there?
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, I see what you mean by the knights. This is originally it's a Korean
yes.
anime, right?
Mm-hmm.
So far, it looks like they have magic users and they have like a night class.
Yeah.
Oh shit, the healing dude.
Yeah, you have your support characters, you have your tanks.
Who would that guy be? He just shot lightning at people.
Probably like your stealthy class, almost like assassins.
So that guy was a melee guy,
Hmm.
and the lightning mid range, long range.
Yeah, it'd probably be like your assassin class or
Oh, this must be like the crew.
yeah.
I'm having trouble figure out like if we should be watching like the show or looking at the camera to talk. Because all you see is
Yeah,
just us looking at the
yeah.
show. Like that, big ass forehead. Luckily, I have this on.
Yeah, cover that thing up.
That's not right. I'm getting older. Like that termite lady. Dang. Why is dude wearing a crop top only covering his like neck and shoulders? Oh snap!
Because it goes Hulk.
Did you see that dude's blades got bigger? He
Yeah.
just like when Vega on everybody and his blades look like they got. And my dude got a bowl haircut. Yeah, why didn't everybody else? He took care of everybody.
Yeah.
You know who he reminds me of?
Who?
Ishida from Bleach.
Hmm.
Because he looks like he could be nerdy, but he's also cool as hell.
Yeah.
Was he the leader of one of the guilds?
I think so. Or at least the S-class hunter for a guild.
So they have rankings like A, B, C, D, S.
Yeah.
I wonder why you always choose S class as a top hunter.
I don't know. That's a good question.
Because like everybody like always
Yeah.
like anything you've ever seen always has S like a super class.
Yeah.
Do you think it's called solo leveling because they're focusing on the main character?
Yes. And how a lot of his strength he pretty much got
Was that the end, was that the end of your sentence?
Well, I didn't want to give away too much for those who are watching it with us.
Dude, my dude got mutton chops and like a back fro / bell pushback
Mullet.
What would you even call that? He's got like
Got a perm.
He's got a poodle haircut. He has like Usopp hair with Elvis sideburns. And I didn't even know what to call the pompadour front,
Yeah.
but in a perm. So right now he's considered the weakest one.
Yes. Who are they calling him the weakest hunter ever? So.
Oh, ever? I missed that part.
Yeah.
Does she have an extreme mullet? Half dude in the front, really long in the back.
Beatles in the front.
The Beatles. Does he have a classification? He's the main character, right? The main character's name is Jin-Woo, from what I saw.
Yes.
All right. What is his classification? Is he
I think
melee, healer, long, like?
Well, because he's the weakest one, I don't think he really has like a class. He uses a knife or a sword.
So he's like a is he a melee character? I guess he would be considered a melee character.
Yeah. But, he really has, I guess, the bare minimum of power to be considered a hunter.
Did they go into his backstory at all? Like why he wants to become a hunter?
Yes.
Okay. Butter knife.
Yeah.
That was close.
Rambo knife from Timu.
That'll cut through paper if you like saw it.
And rip it at the same time.
They use butter to sharpen it.
Hmm.
So who are these guys? Are they like from a corporation? Like are the hunters employed by people?
Um, well, hunters, the good ones, they usually, you know, work under guilds,
Okay.
and guilds are, operate like almost like big corporations because there's like so much, I guess, money
Ooh.
to be had, and you know, I guess clearing dungeons or the
Hey.
gates.
You see the butter knife broke?
Yeah,
But he found
Timo.
a shard of something. Was that important?
Was that a shard of his knife?
No, it wasn't of his knife.
Uh,
Because the corporation dude, well, he had some kind of like pendant or something like that.
yeah.
And immediately after, they cut to him, and he had what looked like a sample or shard of a similar pendant. But it was very brief, and then he got attacked by the goblin dude, and his butter knife broke.
Essence stones. That's what they collect in the dungeons.
All right, so it looks like he got an essence stone.
Yeah.
Okay. It looked like this thing right there.
Yeah.
I almost feel like I don't know what to do with my hands, so I'm just like this. Like,
Mm.
barbarians.
So basically, I guess the essence stones and the monocrystals, they're using as energy sources in the world. So the fact that the hunters are the only ones that are able to access the gates by clearing them to get the resource, that's why, the good hunters can make so much money. And
Okay.
the guilds, are big corporations, basically.
Gotcha.
He's like a walking injury.
Dude, Mullet Orihime is pissed off.
Yeah. What did he make?
Beto Hime?
Yeah.
Well,
Little he made.
that's crazy because, I mean, I taste the cranberry on this,
Mm-hmm.
but like everything else mixed in with it like completely. It
Yeah.
meshed very well. Like even the extra lemon juice that I put in it.
Mm.
The cranberry is a little more prominent. I think I said cranberry. The
Cranberry.
cranberries were prominent. It's probably because of the syrup that you infused.
Mm-hmm.
So what are they actually voting on to continue?
Yeah, to go into this other part of this dungeon that they found.
Okay. Okay, that makes sense as to why he was his
Mm-hmm.
dad
Yeah,
also a hunter.
I believe so, but I don't know.
Okay.
So that's where they check your ranking.
Like power level kind of thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Do they give you a classification based on your ranking? Like I was saying, you have this X amount of power, you can be, I don't know, street cleaner.
No, this is clearly for just for hunters.
Okay. But
Regular
is
people are just regular people.
but even when they register the power, it doesn't tell them they don't give a certain classification. You can pick whatever you want. You do whatever you
Well,
want to be.
yeah, like whether it be magic user or whatever. I don't think that I don't think you could pick whatever. Like let's say if you're a supporter or a healer or something like that. I don't think that's how it works. But then again, I don't know.
So
Or
I
do
mean,
you have it?
your power level doesn't denote your classification, or like you have a certain power level, and because that power level,
Your
now you can
job?
decide. Okay, I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to be a
I don't
healer. I
think
want to be
so.
melee. No.
I don't think so. I think you gain skills as you go, as you start to fight dungeons. But I don't know how, like, they check their power level. Okay, I'm a healer. I don't. They don't really explain how
Gotcha.
they get their powers or how do they know what powers they have.
She was out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she mad as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, grow your bangs if you talk that loud. Is she into him?
Maybe.
Or is she just like, you took my man, a fool?
You better give me something to eat.
Freeloader. Oh, snap. Watch the hot girl die. Probably gonna need a refill soon.
Yeah. So one thing about the gates,
What are the gates? What do you mean by gates?
um, basically this is this is access to another dimension that opens up from like basically portals or
Okay.
gates as they call them in the show.
The gate is the access to another dimension?
Yes.
And the dimensions are the dungeons.
Yes.
Okay.
And there's like I said, there was rankings similar to the hunters of D to S rank dungeons or gates.
Okay.
But sometimes in in a gate, the gate could change, or there could be double rankings in a gate. As meaning the first assessment, they could assess it as a E rank gate, but once they get in and they go further in, they'll find another part of the gate that's you know higher, like a higher level.
Does it explain how to rank a gate? Like, you can't just walk into a gate and just be like, oh, this is an F class gate.
I think they have people that go in and assess the gate. I don't know how they assess it,
Ooh.
but ooh,
What? The statues move?
in half.
Move? Oh, they cut him in half.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's gnarly. So the dude was trying to leave and he just got freaking
Yep.
killed by a statue?
Yep.
Are they not allowed to leave?
Not anymore. So you get like loot and other types of stuff from you know, farming dungeons. The only thing he was able to get is a team knife.
You should have gotten like 6 of those for like $10.
Or at least got that one for a penny just for signing up.
Butter knife attack.
Eesh.
What? That came from the statue?
Yeah.
Which one? Oh, was that the biggest one?
Yeah.
I guess Afro Puff is like a strong character.
Stronger.
Stronger than cut in half guy and a random
Yeah.
burning hand.
Yeah. Burning hand person.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
That actually went pretty quick.
So yeah, that's a phenomenal episode.
Okay, it's not bad. I know I've seen it before,
Yeah.
but like I feel like I missed stuff before, or like I wasn't paying attention, probably because we were a little tipsy
Yeah.
into the episodes.
Yeah. Most more than likely. But yeah, there was definitely you do catch a little more. Um, I caught a little more this time than the last time.
Okay, I mean it has my interest, obviously. So I do it much like, oh, what's going to happen next? I know we saw this episode before, but I wasn't,
Yeah.
a little bit there. So, all right, it's pretty cool. It's pretty dope.
So if you like this episode, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Maybe throw in a comment of maybe another anime that you might want us to check out. And on that note,
I completely lost my train of thought what I was going to say, and I just blanked out.
stay
Peace out, everybody.
fly.